I'm here live with Rudy Cazares. I'm just going to get started here. Rudy Cazares is a mental health advocate. He organizes mental health awareness events. He's hosted live platforms on multiple streams, specifically the Mighty, and he works for a nonprofit in Colorado. He's someone who is really honest about his mental health, and he really has a huge heart. And him and I first connected, I think it was about 2 years ago, online. And I'm really grateful he's able to make it today here live. And yeah, I'm just curious to see what will come out of your chat today, Rudy. So I'll let you take it away from here. And yeah, like your dog in the back there, something good is going on. So
Yeah, she's the whole reason why I'm giving this presentation because I had like no clue what I was going to share. And then you gave me the tip of like a something that helps me when I'm depressed, a resource or anything. But my dog Anime is exactly that. And I've had her you're and I'm totally fine with her walking around, and she might do a little whining because I got the door closed, but I want everyone to be able to see who I'm talking about. Um, and actually, I think I can share my screen as well. Um, are you able to see that?
yes, it's all good. Thank you.
Cool. So this is my dog Anime, and we rescued her back in December of 2018. Um, Back when we lived in LA, my wife Joelle and I, and she was quite the handful, but we fell in love with her instantly. And we weren't actually going to give a we weren't actually going to adopt a dog that day, and and then we ended up doing so. Took us a couple of weeks because we had to do some traveling first, but she really helped us, at least me especially. I never thought I can have a dog on my own because I was just always been such a mental health wreck that I would be able to not take care of a dog. Like the dog would just like starve to death or something because I'm just so depressed all the time and lazy. But when we got her, it just really made a big difference. And my wife has really helped out as well because she's been a dog person her entire life. And so she helped me become a dog person myself. And it's a, it was an interesting story because my wife and I actually had like a really bad fight that day, and we weren't actually going to plan on doing anything that day because we were both struggling, and we made up and decided to go to this event, and that's when we met Anime, and she really helped us. Is actually when oftentimes when my wife and I are arguing, Anime will come in between us and start whining because she wants us all to get along, and she often helps us mend fences because it's just hard to be in a fight when you've got a cute dog in between you. So I just wanted to show the world Anime real quick. Here she is.
Hey, hello, Anime. So what
So
breed is
yeah,
she?
she's a lot of things, but she's mostly Airedale Terrier and Husky mix.
Okay.
So and we dyed her too, in case you're wondering. She doesn't have some kind of like, and it's dog friendly dye too. So I don't want to give anyone the wrong impression. But no, she really helps, Paul. There you go. She really helps me with my mental health and depression because even when I'm struggling, I still got to take care of her. She still has to go out for 2 to 3 walks every single day. She still has to be fed, still has to be groomed and all that stuff and be driven around. So I can't sing her praises enough of helping me out. Like even now, where I've been really depressed, lately, which is why I almost didn't present today. I really didn't make up my mind until about like 10 minutes prior to coming on because I just had like nothing going on in my brain. Like I've just been so brain dead for a while. And then I thought like, hey, I could talk about Anime because she helps me with my depression. She keeps me going. And she is what makes me go from just laying in bed all day to actually needing to get up into the world, do things, carry out responsibilities. So thank you, Anime, for doing that. And we probably will end up getting a second dog, and I'm hoping that that'll help as well. Just being able to have all that going on in my life, and we recently moved into a bigger apartment, so we've all been struggling, but having her and potentially a second dog soon is something we really look forward to and really thankful that we have. So wave goodbye to the people on Zoom, Anime, and I'll let you
They
go
don't care.
before you start getting out of control.
Yeah. No, thanks for sharing. And yeah, I mean, as you know, the great thing about having a dog is that you also, or I shouldn't say also, but yeah, having that unconditional love that's always there. And in your case, you have a wife, so of course you have a partner there. And yeah, so it's amazing having that additional never-ending support from the dog.
Yeah, no, and it really does help that I'm married too. Because otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been able to take care of her because she has like health issues and hip issues and stuff, and like I would have like no clue what to do. So I'm thankful for my wife Joelle, and I'm thankful for Anime for all of the headaches she can give me at times. She really is a guiding light in my life, to be cliche.
Wonderful. And I was curious, like, how did you decide on her? Like when you were at, because I'm guessing you went to like an organization or a shelter, and how did you actually decide right on choosing
Yeah, it
her?
was actually a fundraising event at a bar and grill, and where we just walk up, and she's just the first dog we noticed because she's so striking. And I was basically like, "So we're getting this dog, right?" With no intention at all, and actually hoping that we wouldn't find a dog that we'd want to adopt. And it's actually a funny story because we had to go traveling to the East Coast for my in-laws for the holidays, and so we weren't able to adopt her right away, and we had to wait until January. And we were both worried that like we wouldn't be able to get her, someone would adopt her because they weren't able to hold her for us. And literally the day we got back is the day that we adopted her, went to go pick her up.
Yeah, so it was very quick then. It's just you instantly knew, obviously.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no, it was we knew like we didn't even look at other dogs after that.
that's really, really cool. And I'm curious for because you do all kinds of different events and you host live calls. What is the next event or live call that either you're hosting or that you're involved with?
Oh geez, tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm actually collaborating with my church. It's called the Garden Church. It's back. They're based in Los Angeles, and I've since moved to Aurora, Colorado. But since everything is virtual anyway, like I've still been active with them. So they asked me to host a storytelling event based around the holidays because a lot of people are lonely right now, can't travel, can't be with family, or may never even had family or friends. And so this is a great way to be in the safety of your own home and be able to tune in to Facebook. I think I don't know. I don't know if you're able to share the link, but basically, if you type in the Garden Church San Pedro on Facebook, you should be able to find it. It should be at the top of their page. It is tomorrow, December 20th, Sunday, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which is what I'm based in. And it's about 2.5 hours, and it's a wide, diverse array of speakers. So if you don't like one story, another good one will come up 10 minutes later. So I hope you'll join us tomorrow. My name is Rudy Caceres. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Rudy Caceres. That's also a good way to find the live stream as well, and it'll be available afterwards. And I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Rudy Caceres. And you can go to my website, rudycaceres.com, spelled exactly how it is on my little nameplate on the bottom. And then there's a contact form where you can email me if you want to work with me and do other cool stuff. And I also do a live stream for the Mighty every single month, the first Friday of the month, except for next week, because it's the New Year's. Um, but that is Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific. And I'm sure Scott will be a part of one of those panels. It's usually me and three other bipolar advocates. In January, I'm talking with three awesome authors: Melody Moisey, Alan Forney, the cartoonist, and Linnea Johnson, author of Perfect Chaos, which is a pretty popular book still. So that's about it. That's my shameless self promotion. And thank you so much, Scott. Thank you for being patient with me. I know I was like non-committal at times, and I was just wanting to make sure I had something to talk about. And I'm so glad I was able to pull this out, and I had a good time. So thank you for inviting me.
Oh, my pleasure. No, like I say, I just really admire your honesty and how real you are. And, you know, how you said you were even not sure whether to do this talk right before the talk, and you still came on live and shared. And I did find your event that you're doing tomorrow at the Garden Church. So I have put that in the link below. And, you know, I'm going to check out part of it. I do have a call for part of that time, but I'm going to come to some of that. And
Oh yeah, no, it's a drop in, drop out type of deal. I mean, 2.5 hours, that's a lot to ask, but like it's and then it'll be available afterwards, and I might even cut it up into pieces afterwards as well. So just if you have like some time on your Sunday evening, just feel free to drop in anytime and just check us out. Maybe share with your friends, comment, like at least. That really helps us get boosted into the Facebook algorithm.
totally. Yeah, and again, I just really admire all the work you do, you know, with hosting events and calls, and you're obviously very well connected in the mental health awareness and advocacy space and arena. And yeah, I'm just really thankful we're able to connect and you're able to support people on this event, because I know there's a lot of people out there that sometimes forget how important how a pet can really help. So thank you so much today for this, Rudy, and enjoy the rest of your day and have a great event tomorrow.
Until next time, Scott.
That's right. Take care.
All right,
Thank you.
take care.